Strange Times. Is this the one that you've been teasing on social media?
Yes.
Excuse me, brother. Is this the American Dream?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is this? Exactly.
Yeah. And you wrote it in 2020.
Right.
Unfortunately, you said it's still relevant.
Right. You know, I was really nervous. It's my first write. It's Waylon Payne, like you said, practically royalty. And so I'm just like ready to be open and agreeable in the sense that like if he had an idea, like I'm going to go with his idea and like work on it. Right. So this is right after the murder of George Floyd. So we're like in his house. He's made breakfast. We're just chit chatting, having some biscuits. He's real sweetie, little hostess. And he's like, so how are you feeling like about everything going on? And I'm like,
that's a loaded question.
It is a loaded question. And I'm still trying to read the room too.
Right.
Because I just met this
white man whose house I'm in. Yeah.
Right. I'm like, I'm good. How are you? And he's like, no,
everything's fine.
No, really. Like, how are you? And I was like, because he's like, what do you want to write? And I'm like, I don't know. We can write a love song. We can write whatever. I'm just thinking country, whatever. And he's like, no, really. And I'm like, you know, honestly, kind of pissed. He's like, yeah, let's write that. And he had already been kind of plucking this song out. And he had the chorus already. And he was like, tell me what you think of this. And he sings the chorus of Strange Times. And I was like, yes, let's write that. And yeah, we just started working it out. You know, that, hey there, brother, that was Waylon. And we just had this really, it was out of body experience, just bouncing back and forth. And there's a tag at the end that I actually added months after, like in September. We wrote this in July, and in September I was like, this just ends so down. Like I can't leave it with the questions. I feel like there has to be some kind of call to action. And so I added a tag that says change is coming. Oh, keep running towards the light. And it's like this big choir that an a cappella group I'm in. Another thing that
another job. Another job.
Note meal. I had stacked the vocals myself, but it just sounded like a bunch of me, and I was like, I hate this. And so I was like, do you guys want to get together and be on this track with me? And they were like, yes. And so a good friend down in Birmingham, Shane Jewell, produced those vocals and sent them up here, and we just got them added in.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's about to happen. The music video's so powerful and heartbreaking and like relevant and like a necessary reminder. Yeah, I'm really excited.